Fair enough. Gentlemen.
Senator, we have the military capacity to impose a no-fly zone. The question that we need to ask is, do we have the political and policy backdrop with which to do so? And I don't mean that in the case of our government, but in the case of the governments who would challenge the no-fly zone. So if we're asking the question, could we do it, the answer is yes. Are we willing to engage the potential of a conflict, a direct conflict, with the Syrian integrated air defense system or Syrian forces, or by corollary, a miscalculation with the Russians, should they choose to contest the no-fly zone? And those are the questions that have been posed, asked, and answered. And so military capacity, we have the capacity to do. We've not recommended it because the political situation on the ground and the potential for miscalculation and loss of American life in the air in an attempt to defend the no-fly zone don't warrant the no-fly zone, given the fact that on the ground the forces would still contest the safe zone on the ground.
Well, I'm way over my time, but let me just say that the Secretary mentioned the cost and benefit. And when I think of the benefit that we could have had in the United States not to be faced with this refugee crisis, the benefit to Europe, if we had given Syrians a place where they could live in their own country safely away from these barrel bombs and these attacks on civilians, it just seems to me that the benefit of doing so, even now, but certainly having done so over time, would have been so enormous that it would have justified whatever cost we might have had to risk. So thank you very much for your answers, and I appreciate the Chair indulging me.
General, I must say it's one of the more embarrassing statements I've ever heard from a uniformed military officer, that we are worried about Syria and Russia's reaction to saving the lives of thousands and thousands of Syrians who are being barrel bombed and massacred. So far, 240,000 of them. Remarkable performance, Senator.